Okay, what if I told you that some mistakes are actually more valuable than our biggest achievements? I know, it sounds completely backward, but today we're going to explore this really powerful idea that just flips our whole way of thinking about success and failure on its head.
I stumbled upon this quote a while back, and it honestly just stopped me in my tracks. A mistake that makes you humble is better than an achievement that makes you arrogant. I mean, on the surface, it feels totally wrong, right? We're all taught to chase success, avoid mistakes like the plague. But this one sentence, man, there is some serious wisdom packed in there about what actually helps us grow in the long run.
It's a really bold claim, isn't it? It challenges pretty much everything we've been told about what it means to win. So the question is this just a nice-sounding phrase for a coffee mug, or is there some real truth to it? Let's break it down and find out together in this explainer.
All right, so to really get this, we've got to break the quote apart. And you know what? Let's start with the second half, because it points to this hidden danger in something we all crave: success.
Okay, picture this, a star quarterback who just won the Super Bowl. It's the top of the mountain, the absolute pinnacle of success. But what happens if, after that massive win, he thinks, that's it, I've perfected my craft. He stops watching game tape, maybe eases up in the gym, because he believes he's already at the top. That is the risk that's baked into every single big achievement. We can start to believe our success is the end of the story.
And this right here is the heart of the problem. Arrogance, in this sense, isn't just about being a jerk or bragging. It's a mindset. It's that quiet, internal belief that you've got nothing left to learn about something. It's basically a mental dead end that just happens to look like a victory lap.
So, if success can be a trap, what about the opposite? Let's hop over to the other side of the equation. The surprising, and let's be honest, often overlooked value of making a mistake.
Look, nobody likes making mistakes. Let's go back to our quarterback example. Think about the guy on the losing team, the one who threw that game-ending interception. That moment is just brutal. But the quote suggests the real value isn't in the mistake itself, but in the massive shift in perspective it can give you. That one single error could fuel an entire offseason of just intense training and study.
And this is where humility comes in. It is so crucial to see humility not as a weakness, but as a learning superpower. Humility is just that clear, honest understanding that you will always have more to learn. It's the key that unlocks the door to future growth, turning a painful mistake into pure fuel. So now we've got these two very different outcomes, right? An achievement that can lead to a closed-off mind and a mistake that can lead to an open one. Let's put them side by side and see exactly why one path is truly better than the other. When we put these two paths head to head, it becomes crystal clear. The humble mistake, it promotes growth. Our losing quarterback is now obsessed with getting better. The arrogant achievement, on the other hand, promotes stagnation. Our winning quarterback thinks he's already peaked. One path opens the mind to new ideas and strategies, while the other slams it shut, convinced it has all the answers. And you know, humility builds connection with others through that shared struggle, while arrogance just builds walls. So here's the bottom line. Our journey isn't defined by one win or one loss. The real question is, which outcome leaves you with a path forward? One is a launch pad for more learning, and the other is just a beautiful, polished dead end.
This is a fantastic idea, but it's not just some abstract philosophy. Its real power comes from actually applying it. So how can we turn this wisdom into a practical framework we can use in our own lives?
Here are 3 simple steps. First, you've got to actively reframe your mistakes. The next time you mess up, instead of just beating yourself up, ask yourself, okay, what is this teaching me? What's the lesson in humility here? Second, interrogate your achievements. When you succeed, absolutely celebrate it, but then follow it up with the question, this is awesome, but what can I still learn? Where's my next area for growth? And finally, it all just boils down to a daily choice, to consciously choose that humble path of growth over the comfortable illusion of having it all figured out. And that brings us right back to where we started. See, this quote isn't about loving failure or hating success, not at all. It's about deeply understanding which experiences are going to truly set us up for a better future. It's all about valuing what comes next. So, I'll just leave you with this final thought. The next time you face a major success or a really stinging mistake, just pause for a moment. Step back and ask yourself that simple question. Which path will you choose? The one that closes the book or the one that turns to a brand new page?